guard positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Bogdanovich left side. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, good on that one. Collins with some nice D. Lays it up off the glass.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Collins. Mitchell's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
A three-pointer is right on target.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be. What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Conley with a wide-open look. The offensive rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Conley. Tall for run, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That's good from Collins on the assist by Young. Collins has got 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Collins against Bogdanovich. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 4 on the clock. Unloads. He dishes it to Conley. It's stolen by Capella. Young inside. Defended by Gobert. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Young dishes to Capella. Gobert with the block.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And here's Conley outside. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 9. Collins finds Capella. Back to Collins. To the middle. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
What about the handles of Mike Conley just straight up toying with the D?
Now, here is Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Bogdanovich wide open. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Conley against Young. Shot from the wing. Rebound, Atlanta.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. The shot's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Down low, Mitchell. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. Driving the lane. Passes to Hunter. Collins looking around. There's the pass to Hunter. Outside Collins.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovic. He was in great position.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. The 3-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Here's Conley following the bucket by the Hawks. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Conley dishes to Mitchell over Young. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Atlanta leading by 13. Collins wide open, he fires. And the 3 off target. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Pass to Collins. Hunter with it. Back to Collins. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I'll tell you, at his eyes, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Jazz trail by 12. Outside Conley. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Conley. Capella with it. Now defended by Gobert. Hunter kicks to Young. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's Bogdanovic for 3, and the 3-ball is good. Bogdanovic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Utah. Young looking around. Bogdanovic goes in. Capella finds Hunter. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Now, here's Clarkson. Following the missed shot by Bogdanovic. Passes it to Oni. 5 on the clock. Over Hunter. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Gay.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now, here is Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Young. He kicks to Capella. That one misses. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. By himself. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the hustle from Clint Capella, leaking out well and running a great route in transition.
The pass to Whiteside. It's stolen by Capella. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. When they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's Reddish. Back to Gallinari. Clock at 4. Here's Herter. Good work defensively by Ingles.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Clarkson for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Atlanta came ready to play. Some major league offense and defense in the mix as they raced out to an 11-2 lead. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Joe Ingles. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And it's Whiteside off the drive. And that one, good. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
Physical defense, but Mount Whiteside crashes through.
Pass to Gallinari. Pulls it up. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Utah the other way. Reddish the pass to Jang. Gallinari outside. Dishes it to Jang. Back to Gallinari. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Oni passes to Ingles. Here's Oni. Back to Ingles. This one for 3. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Hawks leading by 10. Herter passes to Williams. And Whiteside sends it back.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Clarkson. Over in the corner, Reddish. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Reddish has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Whiteside kicks to Clarkson.
Nice stop from Kevin Herter, using his size to his advantage.
Here's Oni. Jang defending. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Jang. Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He was all alone on that one.
A consistent shooter. Gallinari can light the tree from deep.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge. And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Jang, and finished off by Jang.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now, here's Ingles. They could use a bucket, and Clarkson with the layup.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Good on the bucket. Jang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Clarkson. Back to Gay. Puts up a three. They get the rebound. Right side, the pass to Gay. And here's Ingles outside. It's rebounded by Herter.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Offensive rebound, Jang. Gay comes over with a double team. And stolen by Whiteside. 4-on-3 break. Oni passes to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Back to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. And it's Gay at the elbow. Shoots from 14. That one wide left.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Scooped up. Pass to Reddish. And they'll get another chance. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Whiteside. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
7 seconds left to play in the third. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And Utah has possession. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hawks. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at small forward. Great open look there. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Young against Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Over Young. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks leading by 20. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Baseline jumper. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Young pass to Collins. Back to Young. To the paint. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Conley against Young. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Sinks the triple.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And here's Young, and the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Conley against Young. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Right side, Conley. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. 11 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Collins dishes to Young. In the corner, it's Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Off target with his 3. Jazz trail by 17. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Bogdanovich up top, covered by Mitchell. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Basket counts.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Young passes to Hunter. Back to Young. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Atlanta.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Clint Capella.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And the Hawks with possession here. Lobbed up there for Collins and stolen by Bogdanovich. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. It's good.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Capella and the dunk by Capella.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Young with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Atlanta takes this. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays. That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Conley. Lets the three fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder finds Ayton. And the shot goes down.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back, as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Pass to O'Neal. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Puts up a three. And that one's good. Mitchell for three.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Now Bridges. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Conley against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Utah with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. Good D by Gobert.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
Now here's Ayton. Here's a three from Paul. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from three as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Paul against Conley. Back to Mitchell. The three is up. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Paul passes to Ayton from 13, and that one comes up a bit short. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the floor. From deep, Conley. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Fires the three. And the Suns get another three.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Pass to Gobert. Booker against Mitchell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Jay Crowder.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5 to the paint. Here's Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Conley. Oh, got a piece of it. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Lets it fly. The putback. And Booker pulls it down.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Mitchell against Booker. Left side Conley. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
And that concludes a back and forth high-scoring first quarter of play. The Suns on top. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Here's Paul. Inside, here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now Ayton, defended by Gobert. Ayton passes to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Here's Conley. Unable to get that one. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. To the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Ayton passes to Booker. Good chance here for Crowder. Mitchell grabs a miss. Utah trailing here. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
Down low. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah. 1:56 left in the first half. Pass to Oni. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Chalk up 2 there.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
On the wing, Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. To the paint. Here's Gay. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. This one for three. And McGee with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Suns foul. Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. McGee against Whiteside. Outside, Ingles. And too long on the shot.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Outside, Ingles. Here's Gay. Back to Whiteside. McGee with a steal. And so
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for Phoenix, we've got Cameron Johnson. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Shamet in at the shooting guard.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And stolen by Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Suns ball.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Payne. Inside. Here's Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
To the inside. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. And the layup is good off the glass. Bogdanovic has got 6.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Payne with it. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
One of the best two-way points in the world. Conley reads the game just so well. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021. And he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And he makes it. 6 points for him.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Personal foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Substitution.
Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Nice timing as Aiden's up there for the rejection. And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
And there's a 3-second violation. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. That's tipped. Bridges with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Here's Booker. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead. Clarkson against Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
The 3-second violation. Suns ball.
1:57 left in the third. Now Paul. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. Defended by Whiteside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
That's good from Ayton.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Paul. The shot by Oni, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Adding ways to score into the paint, Whiteside continues to develop a more refined post game with better footwork each year.
Outside Booker. Crowder finds Bridges. 51 seconds left in the third. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Oni. The kick out to Ingles. Out to the right wing. They get it back. Here's Whiteside. Back to Ingles. Down low. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stolen by Whiteside. Crowder with a steal. Back to Booker. Blocked.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Here's Whiteside. Shoots over Ayton. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game. They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half.
Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Conley passes to Mitchell. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Paul with it. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. And they'll get another chance. Paul finds Booker. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. That one goes in. And the Suns lead by 11.
It's so good off the bounce on that smooth release, establishing that rhythm. That is a good-looking Jake.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. And another shot. The 3-ball. Knocks down the triple.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Now here's Paul. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Crowder, that's good.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Paul against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. He rifled that one in from distance.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Paul with a steal. Bridges right side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. For the Jazz, this one not looking good. Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Paul passes to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside Paul. 1:19 left in the 4th. Here's Crowder. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Old school, mid-range, Jay Crowder, that's 2.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Inside, here's Gobert. Up and in on the layup.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Suns.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for DeAndre Ayton.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Bridges right side. And he's going to the line. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
It's good on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Payne against Conley.
Mike Conley. That's his third personal foul. Third team
And he
foul.
knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Payne.
He's perfect from the line this time. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss. Outside Payne. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road.
These guys all know how to play the game. They understand defensive rotations. They understand what's successful offensively. This is going to be so fascinating to watch with all this experience.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Robinson on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Lowry trying to get open as Adebayo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. He kicks it to Tucker. 5 to shoot. Robinson dishes to Tucker. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy. Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Now here's Butler. Here's Tucker. Nifty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. No good with the layup. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lowry passes to Robinson. They double him with Mitchell. Lowry from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lowry looking around. Tucker with the ball. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Tucker can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 4. O'Neal with it. Lowry picks him up. It's stolen by Lowry. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Conley. Driving to the basket. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Conley against Lowry. Now the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Down low. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Adebayo passes to Lowry, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Lowry's got 5.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Conley against Lowry. Conley kicks to O'Neal. With the drive, makes it off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
27 seconds left in the first quarter. Bounce pass from Lowry. Here's Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Drops in the layup for 2.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. The putback. And so the first quarter is in the books. Utah out in front, up by 5. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Utah Jazz.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Robinson for 3, sinks the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Mitchell. Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Now here is Conley. To the paint. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Conley outside. Doesn't go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Tucker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And O'Neal gets it to go.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right side Lowry. Into the lane. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Hero passes to Morris. Takes the 3. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 10. To the middle. Gobert dishes to Conley. From past the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Strus. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Strus has got his first 2 points.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
On defense, the Heat trailing here by 8. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Driving in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Strus passes to Morris, and the basket is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
That free throw good for Morris.
And steady from the free throw line. Morris has gotten there less since he's been shooting more threes.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Now, here is O'Neal. The dish to Bogdanovich. Tries again. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And when Morris is protecting the rim with that kind of effort, what a lift for his group.
Here's Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. 2 on the clock. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's just a 3-point Jazz lead.
Well, there's a certain aggressiveness and assertiveness.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. From the get-go, it was Utah coming out strong. Their lead at one point was up to 7. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Tyler Hero out there with Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in its small forward. Now, here's Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poked away. Gay outside. Goes back up. And he drops that one in. And the Jazz lead by 5. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Clarkson, following the score by Miami. From deep, Ingles. No good that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Strus. It's blocked.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipe. Big-time defensive play.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Butler finds Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Oni. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Outside Butler. Now Tucker. Robinson left side. Back to Tucker. From down in the low post. It goes. Tucker's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here's Oni. Over Lowry. Here's Whiteside. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Oney. Now recovering. Lock at 6. Gay kicks to Ingles. Over Butler. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Gay.
And like watching.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready from 3.
Outside Conley. Sweet move. And Adebayo sends it back. It's stolen by Gobert. Count that one. Gay's got the game tied up here for Utah. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Lowry against Conley. Passes it to Robinson. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. To the left wing. Strus passes to Morris. Here's Strus. Morris inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Inside, and they're pushing it up. Shots good by Dedmon.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And he converts the layup. Mitchell's got 13.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Strus. And that one released in time, but no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shots good by Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. He dishes it to Conley. Feeds to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Over in the corner, Conley. Morris with the rebound. And for the Heat, they're shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Oladipo dishes to Morris. And there's the pass to Strus. A miss that time would have put him up. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. And the foul on Victor Oladipo.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Heat substitution.
Robinson against Mitchell. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Conley. Another miss by Utah. Here's Miami now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Robinson finds Tucker. Lowry has the open look. Knocks down the three ball. Lowry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
Now here is Conley. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovic's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now, here's Lowry. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, his ball handling ability is well known, and Lowry shows him off there.
Jazz trail by 3. O'Neal passes to Gobert. And stolen by Butler. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley with it. Lowry picks him up. Pass to O'Neal. Robinson against Mitchell. Shoots the 3. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Lowry passes to Butler.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here is Conley to the inside. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Heat ball.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. To the middle. Puts it up from 7. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Lowry letting everybody in the building know if there's a big bucket to be made, get me the ball.
Now here's Conley. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's Conley penetrating. That one drops for him. Conley's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Passes it to Tucker. Up top, Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Butler. Count!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the paint. Out to Conley. Over Lowry. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Outside Butler. Money!
Big time bucket by Jimmy Butler. Boy, I'm not sure they've got an answer for him right now, Kev.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell wide open. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Tucker, the pass to Robinson. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first.
And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyle Lowry.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
So it's the Jazz now. Good!
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella, and he buries his first look.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide open man.
Young against Conley. On the take. Soft touch off the glass. Conley's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And he buries his first look.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Conley against Young. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Stolen by Capella. Here we go. Here's Hunter. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. No good. A bit long that time.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Now here's Hunter. Pass to Collins. Now here's Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got 6.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Pass to Gobert. Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Pulls up. Hunter with the rebound.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Check by Mitchell. Bogdanovich into the lane. The steal. Outside for Mitchell. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break. Here we go. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Conley against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Drains the triple. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Conley against Young. Left side Conley. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Young. There's the triple. That shot, no good. Here's O'Neal. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top, up. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Young against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mitchell against Bogdanovic. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Just 4 to shoot.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Young finds Bogdanovic. And Mitchell over to help. To the inside. And there's Collins on the assist by Bogdanovic. Collins has got 5 points.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Now Conley. He's got 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
No, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Conley against Young. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Mitchell against Bogdanovic. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. Back to Mitchell. Wow! Crazy good! And a two-handed jam!
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Conley passes to Mitchell. He shoots. Rebounded by the Hawks.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Gobert inside. He's against Capella. Gobert no good. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Outside Bogdanovic. Collins passes to Hunter. Here's Young. He's guarded by Conley. Collins outside. Here he goes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
For a big man, Collins is a hard guy to stay with. If he gets a step, watch out.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Young against Conley. Looking to end the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. that one on Capella.
The cleverness of Conley getting the defender to be way too handsy with him.
And he makes a first. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Mitchell.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Gallinari. Back to Williams. Down low. That's good from Gallinari on the assist from Williams. And the Hawks lead by 11.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Gay outside. Outside, Ingles. Back to Gay. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Williams against Conley. Williams in the post. Outside for Gallinari. Over Gay. And that's not gonna go. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
DeLon Wright is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Jang in at the center position. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Wright against Clarkson. Whiteside is good. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
And it's Wright missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
Right with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Pass to Reddish. And here is Williams. Three-pointer. The rebound by Whiteside. Clarkson against Wright. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Clarkson against Wright. Pass to Williams. From deep. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove. Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break. Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5. Looking for some continuity.
Here's Honey. Williams defending. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Pass to Williams. Back to right. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Reddish. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The kick out to Ingles. Back to Gay. Ingles with it. He's against Jang. The basket counts, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
What we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat, has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor.
Back to Williams. Trying to get back on track. The rebound by Oni.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Well, Smitty, you think of all the 6th Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Williams up top. Back to Gallinari. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And the Hawks making a change here. Collins checked in. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Oni. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And that one's good.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in.
13 fouls.
That's good from Capella. And Utah has possession. Trailing by 2. Mitchell with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the first one at the line is good.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Conley's checked in. Young attacking. Collins outside. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. Going inside. Ooh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Conley against Capella. Conley passes to Mitchell. Utah, the rebound. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Sinks it from distance.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Young on the attack. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Hawks ahead, leading by just 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 4.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Young, the pass to Collins. And he drives in to the paint. The kick to Hunter. Cuts off the pass. In transition, here come the Jazz. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Smooth and efficient. Bogdanovic is almost automatic from there.
Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Young. Collins passes to Young. 6 to shoot. Back to Collins. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Gobert up top. Here's O'Neal. To take the lead. The rebound by the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Out to the wing. Up top, Young. And there's the drive. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Conley passes to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovic. That'll be a second foul of the game. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Conley against Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Bogdanovic.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
Young, the pass to Capella. It's deflected. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. O'Neal misses. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Collins outside. From outside, off the mark. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Young. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 4. To take the lead. Doesn't go for him. Atlanta is shooting. It's been great this game. 58%. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And they recover it. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Now here's Young. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. So it's Atlanta now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Young. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot. And Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Rejected by Booker. And he's able to get it back. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Offline from the top of the key.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And Ayton stays with it.
The defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Takes it inside. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Over Paul. It's hauled in by the Suns.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that old.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Ball against Conley. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Outside Crowder. Back to Paul. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges. And Bridges able to finish.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Inside. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Paul for 3. Utah with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it. Now here's Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Plays it up and banks it in.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Conley feeling it out. Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3-point field goal.
Mitchell's got 9 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Ayton. He can't hit that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. The Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. O'Neal with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. Another shot. No good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Phoenix. And the second quarter of... Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Conley, no luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Michael Conley. 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Paul. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense than trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Conley's shot is off.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Paul against Conley. And there's the drive. Mitchell wide open. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Crowder kicks to Ayton. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Jazz shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Outside Conley. To the inside. Gobert the pass to Conley. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Conley's shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And it's Shamet missing. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the south. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ingles in the corner. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Suns leading. Going inside. And that one's good, Shamet.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gay finds Whiteside. McGee with the block. And they get it back. Ingles with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Count that one.
And you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Oni. Pass to Gay. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Pass to Shamet. And it's Gay with the rebound. Utah trailing here. 2-second difference between shot clock and game play. The shot by Oni, no good. And here is Shamet. Payne passes to McGee. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
It's stolen by Ingles. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Clarkson. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for Utah. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is for the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a defensive player of the year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ball against Conley. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Here's Crowder. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Conley inside the line, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell finds Conley. Another miss by Conley. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game, and Ayton throws it down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Crowder against
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Traps in the tray. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Conley against Paul. Out to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. For the 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here are the Suns now. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. That one goes in.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
1:15 left to play here in the 3rd. Paul looking around. The pass to Crowder. The dish now to Booker. A shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Ingles passes to Clarkson. Back to Ingles. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Booker against Clarkson. Passes it to Oni. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, he thought it wasn't a good call.
At the line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has, important in today's league for him to stay around.
Suns trail by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd. Paul can't get it to go. Here's the break. Here's Whiteside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, the bio says 7 feet and 265. Whiteside usually finds a way to get the shot to go despite being hit, thanks to those numbers. Incredible strength.
And the free throw, no good. Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. No good.
Good job sticking with his man. Rudy Gay moving on the lateral plane.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul kicks to Bridges. Booker outside. Misses the 3. Jazz leading by 8. Here's Oni. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Coming off the floor from the Jazz.
Now Phoenix shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Paul passes to Booker. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top of his size to throw that one down.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Out left to the wing. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Paul outside. Down low. Here's Booker. Out of hand on it. And he gets it back. Kicks it out to Paul. From outside the arc. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Outside Conley. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His second personal foul.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
And the Jazz call time here.
Jay Crowder, 2 shots.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
And Crowder just keeps coming at you. He's pretty relentless. He will score, definitely rebounds, and he for sure defends at an impressive level.
Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Outside Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Conley. They get it back.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges elevating his game.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. They lead by 4. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich against Crowder. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Utah needs to get off a shot. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
No good from Booker.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Here's Paul. Michael Conley making his last shot.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And so Paul nails both of them.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges passes to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. A putback. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Ball against Conley. 46 seconds left to play here in the 4th. A shot. It's good.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Bridges against O'Neal. Beyond the arc. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell right side. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Now the pass to Conley. Oh, good on the 3. And the Suns call time. They're down by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Here's Paul. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. And for Miami, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Conley finds Bogdanovic. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Here's Lowry following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Lowry brings the double team. Here's Gobert, hounded by Adebayo. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Robinson. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Here's O'Neal. Gobert lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Lowry against Conley. Outside for Butler. Launches it. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics question whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Conley against Lowry. Now Tucker, outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo, and stolen by Gobert. Mitchell against Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. From downtown. Can't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. To the inside. Mitchell uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Conley from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Lowry with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Robinson for 3.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Here's the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell with the ball. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. Butler on the wing. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Conley against Lowry. Down low. It's Robinson, high post, over Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Great teamwork on that drive. punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Tucker, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Robinson, and he banks in the layup. Robinson's got 5 now. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Conley against Lowry. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Conley. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Strus, he's checked in for Butler.
Jazz substitution.
Now here's Clarkson. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Gay. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Lowry with it. Now Whiteside defending. Robinson can't hit. Utah trailing here. Here's Oni. They get the rebound. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's Gay. That shot is off. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Ball stolen. Gay inside. He's guarded by Lowry. And Gay the bucket on the assist from Whiteside. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Morris comes in for Tucker. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, the Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while. Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And here are the Heat now. After the basket by Utah. Clarkson against Oladipo. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Oladipo. And again, the Heat missing. Utah leading. 3-on-3. Right wing. Back to Clarkson. Fires the three. And he gets it back. Gay right side. Back to Clarkson. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. And it's a 5-point Utah lead.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Pass to Dedmon. Just 3 on the clock. And Whiteside with a block. And the first half comes to a conclusion. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to...
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. The coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Butler's got 8 points.
But Jimmy Butler is so effective as a basketball player because he can get to his catch-and-shoot game. He doesn't always have to dominate the ball.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Lots of room. And it's Utah scoring again. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
And here's Butler. To the middle. Outside Robinson. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to O'Neal. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. The shot off that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Oladipo left side. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Oladipo's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, guys, you're starting to see Victor Oladipo put it all together, aren't you? From role player early on to legit star now. Wow.
Both good from the line that time. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to O'Neal. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Tucker. And he hits it to tie the game. Tucker's got 9.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Conley against Oladipo. Outside Conley. For 3, O'Neal. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Butler. O'Neal pulls it in. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Driving in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Pass to Conley. There's 1:34 left in the third. Now Mitchell. Robinson defending. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Oladipo outside. Robinson on the wing. Butler on the wing. 10 points for him. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Rebound, Utah. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. So Miami ends up going with a new group. A different look for Utah. Clarkson outside. 51 seconds left in the third. From the high post. Here's Whiteside. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Whiteside's got his first basket.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Bastoni played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Lowry outside. Here's Dedmon. Back to Lowry. Shoots it from the corner. Rebounded by Gay.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Count it. Good. And now a 9-point Utah lead.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Morris. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Strus. And it's Robinson in for Hero.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. For three, Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his fourth rebound in this one. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Lowry against Gobert. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Uncovered. And no good. And Utah will come the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. From deep, Conley.
Hey, you just sit down in the stance and refuse to be moved on the defensive end. Kyle Lowry forces the miss.
Pass to Tucker. Lowry against Conley. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Butler. Now here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Outside Mitchell. Shoots. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Conley against Lowry. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. He's against Tucker. Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. Bogdanovich down low. Just 3 to shoot. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Off target from outside. For Utah, they've got 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. And that one's long. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. The drive by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Robinson passes to Lowry. 3-pointer. Back to Robinson. Puts it up from 17. And Conley grabs the miss. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
The 3 from Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for